Indian FTR has always drawn on the firm's flat-track racing heritage, but with the new 2023 FTR Sport, the bike leans even more firmly in that direction, gaining a fresh look that emphasizes the link. Replacing the midline FTR S model, the FTR Sport might not be the most expensive or exotic variant on offer, but it's arguably the most arresting in terms of appearance thanks to bodywork changes that emphasize its performance. Along with the 2023 FTR Rally and FTR R Carbon, the FTR Sport also gets a new 101mm circular touchscreen dash instead of the old S model's rectangular version. A new silencer on all four versions of the FTR is another change for 2023. While the FTR Sport's price hasn't been confirmed at the time of writing, as a replacement for the outgoing FTR S, it's sure to be in a similar position in the range. That means somewhere in the region of £14,000, a couple of grand more than the base FTR or the FTR Rally, but a similar amount less than the higher spec FTR R Carbon. There aren't tremendous changes when it comes to outright performance, although there is a new silencer that's shared with all versions of the 2023 Indian FTR. The engine is still essentially the same 1203cc DOHC V-twin, peaking at 92 kilowatts at 7,750 revolutions per minute, and with 118 newton-meter of torque at 6,000 revolutions per minute. Those numbers are fractionally different to the old FTR S, which had the same peak power but 500 revolutions per minute higher at 8,250 revolutions per minute, and 2 newton-meter more torque. The exhaust change is likely to be behind the differences, as there are no internal alterations to the motor. As before, it drives a 6-speed transmission via an assist and slipper clutch. The FTR has always been a reasonably comfortable thing, and the addition of the Sport's new front cowl should help divert some of the noticeable wind blast that you inevitably experience on the completely naked base model. The new instruments of the 2023 Sport, Rally and R Carbon models mount the speedo higher than before, making it easier to see, and Indian also says the clutch has been revised to give improved feel. There's no claim for economy yet, but also little reason to expect much difference to the 42 mpg we managed from the last FTR we tested. The tank remains a relatively small 13-liter unit. The new FTR Sport carries over the same, fully adjustable ZF Sachs 43mm USD forks and matching piggyback rear shock from the FTR S, and the base FTR shares the same components. Bolting on the FTR Sport's extra body panels, which include a nose cowl that mirrors the numberboard of a flat-track racer, plus a new belly cowling, inevitably adds a bit to the bike's weight when compared to the FTR S that came before it. The new model's weight comes in at a not inconsiderable 223 kilograms, compared to 218 kilograms for the old S version in the same state. The base 2023 FTR has also gained a kilo, rising to 219 kilograms, suggesting the new exhaust pipe could be partially responsible for the increase. No changes here, but with dual 320mm discs gripped by Brembo radial mount, 4-pot calipers and assisted by cornering abs, there were never any concerns that the stoppers would be in any way inadequate. The rear brakes are Brembo with a 2-piston caliper and single 260mm disc.